Hello, my name is Mike from Buzz50.com and this is Social Networking for Seniors Over 50 Part 2. In Part 1, if you haven't seen it, just Google, I'm sure you'll find it. In Part 1, we looked at filling out your own profile page. That's the most important thing when you start social networking here on the Buzz50 site, because you need other people to see who you are and what you do before they're going to social network with you. So you've done that, you've filled out your profile page. I'm logged in here as test profile. So let's have a quick look at my profile page now just to refresh our memories. You've got a little bit about yourself here, a photo here. I was a little bit younger when I had that photo taken, and then a few details down here. Let's zip to the bottom. And there I am on the map at the bottom. We'll talk about the map. I did a video about the new amazing map system here on Buzz50 earlier today. Maybe you've seen that, but we'll talk about the maps in a little while. So you've filled out your profile page. The next place that you want to go to is the social pages, and you'll find them from the home page or always from the menu at the top of the site. This menu at the top of the site always stays there. So click on the social menu, then you'll go across to the social page. Look how quickly that page loads now that we're on our super fast server. So here we are on the social page. There's a lot going on this page. Have a good look around it. Loads of ways to meet people on here. The first thing to notice is the new menu that runs across I'll try that again. The new menu that runs across the top here, in addition to the normal top menu. So let's go through those briefly. That takes you back to your profile page. Here's a list of new members, as well as the new members here who have already uploaded a photo. Here's a list of men buzzers, lady buzzers, online buzzers, that's people who are online now. Birthdays, that will come to that in a minute. Activity, that's a useful menu. Groups, you can start or even join a group of like-minded people. Messages, that's the personal messaging system that we have here on the site, and here's a reference to it above here that you'll see on every page once you're logged in. Search, if you want to search for a particular person or type of person, and an amazing help page. Let's click that, have a quick look at the help page. There we go, didn't click it. All sorts of things on here about how to use the social pages. So let's get back to the main social page there. So you can either hit the top button there or social page on that menu there. So let's go through the page slowly, or quickly even. The idea of social networking here on Buzz50 is you can interact with people in lots and lots of different ways, and to do that you sort of look at a different areas around the site, and you'll see pictures, avatars of people, and then their name. You can click either the avatar or their name, and that'll take you to their profile page, and then you can do various things there. So what we're going to have a look at particularly today is what to do when you found somebody, how you can interact with them. So you might have looked on this page. We'll go through the sections here, and then we'll click on somebody, and then we'll see what we can do to social network with them. Across the top here we've got two rows of recent members, recent people who've recently joined Buzz50. Now this is a great way to get involved in the site, because when you start as a new member you've got virtually no friends, just perhaps me, maybe Miller, a few other people may have contacted you. And if you want to build up a social network, then a good way to do it is to help new members joining. People who, like you, when they first join, don't have friends, they don't know what to do. If you get interactive with them, it helps them, they help other people, and so on. So this is the new members here. These are the ones that have actually uploaded a photo. There's another list here. If we click on new members here, then you get a list of the absolutely latest members. So there, Funny Face joined 3 minutes ago, Hiker 1239 9 minutes ago. These people haven't filled out anything on their profile page yet. It's a good idea to try and contact them, but people who have actually uploaded a photo, like Carol and Colleen here, are obviously getting a little bit more involved. What I try to do when I'm on the site is just notice when new members join and then go and say hello to them. So let's go back to the social page there. So that's the new members that have uploaded their photo. Here are the new members here who, just a full list of people. A little bit of instructions how to use the social pages here, and then a reference to the maps. I mentioned the maps earlier. The mapping system on the site is incredible. It really is a fantastic way to get to know people, and you get to it from the top here, the maps menu here. So we'll leave that just at the moment, the maps system. Support the site if you want. All sorts of things going on here. Latest blogs, who's written the blog, what the title is. Profile wall writings, we're going to look at that in a minute. So here's the name of the person who's added a wall entry to, and then the name of the person there. You can see here's me just welcoming new people who have just joined. Recently updated profile pages, so that gives you an idea of people that are most recently active on the site. And then new buzzers who have posted on the forums. Meets, that's people who are meeting up in real life. So you see we've got one here coming up in a couple of days' time, 2nd of December in Chester, and other ones around the country. That's an error there. Better have a look at that. Latest buzzings, you can buzz on your own page and that'll be listed here. So anyway, basically, here I am as test profile and I have one friend, Miller. That's the best friend to have. And so we'll scroll down here and look at the people who are actually online at the moment. So logged in 71, there's always loads of guests because there's lots of people that come along, look at the site, maybe they join, maybe they don't. And I'm looking for a picture of myself down here. Here we are. So I'm logged in as test profile here, and I'm going to go and have a look at Mike's profile page. So I'm going to try and social network with him. So here I am looking at Mike's profile page. He's a handsome looking sort of a guy, so I probably want to be connected to him. I can read a bit about him here. More here. First thing, if you like the look of the person, if you want them to be your friend, and don't forget, it's not a dating site, Buzz50. We do have people getting together and even getting married through the site. That's because it's a social site. This happens in social circles. But maybe I want to be a friend with Mike. I like the fact that, what do I like? Oh, he was born in Watford, so was I. So I'll write on his wall. When I write on his wall, he'll actually get an email letting him know that I've written on his wall. So then he can come back, read it, and then do whatever he wants. So I'm going to write on Mike's wall here. So I just click that, little box appears here. Hi Mike, I was born in Watford as well. If I wanted to, I could put, I could sort of go with that. Oh no, let's select it all. Make it bold. I could even make it bigger. Let's change the colour of it, make it red. And I could even make it larger. Let's submit that entry. We'll put a smiley face on there. Submit the entry, and I've written on Mike's wall. There's his page again, and there's what I've written. I like the look of him, so I want to be his friend. Now I could either simply click that button there, or better still, click that, request friendship connection, then I can send him a little message. Hi Mike. Want to be friends with me? Submit that. Again, Mike's going to get a message now to say that I've asked him to be my friend, and he can choose to accept it or not. So I think that'll do for part 2. We'll have a quick look at how else you could interact on the profile page. You could send a personal message as well as writing on the wall. We've done the request a friend. Then you could have a look down here. Here, look, send Mike a gift. Let's do that whilst we're on here. Let's have a look. What does he look as if he likes? I think he'll like a nice cup of tea. So here we go. Send him a cup of tea. It's going to cost me 65 points, 65 buzzer points, but I can afford that. Mike's worth it. Hi, Mike. Feeling thirsty. I'm a man of few words. Send it to Mike. Again, Mike's going to get a message there, and he's going to get the gift, and it's going to appear on his wall. In fact, if we refresh Mike's wall, you can see what happens here. As I scroll down and have a look at the wall where I just wrote, you'll see that Mike has been sent a gift by Mystery Gifter. Now the reason for it coming from Mystery Gifter rather than showing from Test Profile is so that you can send gifts to people and secretly. What they'll see though is on their own profile page they'll have another tab that tells them who sent them the gift. So as a last thing, let's pop back to my profile page. Don't forget I'm Test Profile, I'm not Mike. And if I scroll down here, I can see gifts received here. So here we are, gift, message, no message with this, and who sent it. This is when I was testing out some Christmas things before. So that's it, social networking here on buzz50.com part 2. Personal messages, we'll have a quick look at the personal messages while we're here. So here's a message sent unsurprisingly by Mike, and if you send a personal message to someone, you can even put pictures in it. Back to the home page. Bit of a rambling introduction there to social networking for seniors over 50 part 2. Hope you got the gist of it. Hope you got an idea as well as we looked around that there's masses that you can do. It's not simply a case of coming on, going to the chat rooms, going onto the forums, interacting with each other with other people here on Buzz50 is great fun, and there's many different ways that you can do it. If you're not a member of Buzz50, just Google Buzz50, you'll find the site, it'll appear there. Come along, join, it's completely free. If you're not over 50, tell your friends, tell your relatives, tell your neighbours, and whatever else you do, please like this video at the end with the thumbs up symbol if you can find it. If you can't, don't worry. And if you could, write a comment about the video as well. So it's 11 minutes and 58 seconds, so we're going to be over 12 minutes here, and it's goodbye from me.